Good morning, everyone. Captain here, and welcome back to another retro video game showcase video here today. It's weird because there's two videos in that title. Retro video game showcase video here today. Whatever's. Oh, I hit the box. Now move it back a little bit. Alright, so as I said, this is another showcase video of retro video games, and I think Game Boy Advance, I forgot to say that. This is a Game Boy Advance edition. You'll see it in the title. But I think Game Boy Advance technically classifies as retro. It's on the line of retro, in my opinion. I forgot to look up what retro, what's the definition of retro, and what classifies as a retro. But yeah, this Game Boy Advance edition, I did Wii, I did Game Boy, not Game Boy. I did do Game Boy Color, Game Boy and Game Boy Color. I put them in the same category. I did Wii, I did GameCube. That's what I wanted to say. And Game Boy Color, and I did the Nintendo DS, because it counts the DS, the 3DS, 2DS, whatever you want to call it. And now this is the Game Boy Advance. I forget what number this is. I mean, if I think about all the videos I did, I could see, or not number, but video, what episode. I could, if I wanted to, just think about the episodes of all I recorded and tell you what episode this is, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm just going to do my usual intro that I do for every video, because I had to do it, because the person could, a person could be watching this video for the first time. So yeah. Okay, so let me do my quick intro. I should write this intro down and just like have like a piece of paper right here and just read it. But okay, so I'm not doing this video for views. I'm doing this because I want to make a spreadsheet of all the video games I have, because I don't want to buy the same game twice. And instead of just getting the games and going through them one by one, I'm doing the video of them to show you guys, in case you want to know what games I have. I know you can't really, you probably can, it'll just take some time, but like whenever I get back to streaming, like, if I don't have a fan base right now, because I only got a few subscribers. I'm pretty sure most of y'all accidentally subscribed to me and don't even know it. But so if I ever get back into streaming, you could be like, you could go into see what games I got, and you could be like, I want to watch you stream Gale of Darkness, for example. I go, okay, we'll do that one next, or something like that. But I don't think you could do that with the Game Boy Advance, or if you can, I could do the emulator, I guess, because I got the original copy, and I guess it's okay to emulate it if you have to get the emulator, since you're not technically ripping it off since you got the original copy. But I don't know how that works. I know a lot of people do emulations and stream on Twitch, but whatever. Oh, I'm getting off track. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, so yeah, not for views, making a spreadsheet, and now I remember where I left off. Eventually, I would like to own every video game that came out for the Game Boy Advance, or for not just for the Game Boy Advance, but for every console I have. That's a dream that's never going to be accomplished unless I focus on one console and nothing else. But I'm not doing that, so yeah. But if I ever get there, that'd be awesome. I'm not a collector. I'm not going for the complete, the CIB, complete inbox, factory sealed, and everything like that. Perfect grade 10. I'm not doing none of that. All my games, I don't mind if they're loose copies, especially for like the others. If you've seen my other videos, like my PlayStation 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Well, I haven't seen the PlayStation 5 because I haven't done one for the PlayStation 5. But for the Wii, for the Nintendo GameCube, you'll see I have loose discs. I would like to have them complete in a box for one, but I don't care they're factory sealed. So yeah, let's just get on with it. I wasted 4 minutes, and which is fine because I don't have that many video games here. So I have some in here in this box right here, a Schwartz shoutouts right there. But I have the majority of them, or not majority of them, but I got most of them like in here. So yeah, we're gonna do these last. And they're not full. Neither of these are full. The reason I have two is because one did get full, and I bought another one. But then I bought these little cases to hold them. Now I don't know if it's just me, but these cases don't hold right. Like I'm just gonna have it for the back right here. Like they don't close right. Like they're easy to open, so I put tape around them to hopefully keep them shut. To keep them shut for longer. All right, now I'm gonna take all of these out and put them upside down so you don't know what's what, and I don't know what's what. And let me just get them. Just making sure they're upside down. Okay. Not all of these games, but I played most of these games, and you know, even if I never played it, I still want to get it because, like I said, I want to own at least every game that came out, or eventually own. So, yeah. I got some good ones in here. I'm not gonna spoil it. Oh, I gotta get one more for it to complete a third one. I don't have no more cases. Okay, so we're gonna go from top to bottom. Alright, so let's go with this one. And this video game is, let's see if you can see it. Do I block everything off so it can focus? Am I too close? Why is it not focusing? I'll just focus it myself. Well, I guess you can't really, because it is kind of far away, but it's Beyblade G Revolution. So I don't know, you can't really see it that good, but because of the case makes it kind of fadey. But Beyblade G Revolution. Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu. You can see Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu right there. Zelda, which one is this? Four Swords? I think it's Four Swords. I can't really read the bottom right there, and I don't know the logo enough to know if I'm right or wrong, but I want to say it's Zelda Four Swords. Duel Masters. I don't know what the bottom says, but Duel Masters. Duel Masters is a game I actually liked playing when I was a kid. I don't think I ever played the Game Boy SP or Game Boy Advance version. I did play the PS2 version and I liked it. My deck was the dark deck, but I forgot how, and I can't get back into it and play it. I know it's not, well, not know, but I've heard it's the same as play. I'm like Magic the Gathering. I never played Magic the Gathering. I don't know how to play Magic the Gathering, but if it's the same play style, I'm pretty sure I could get used to, I could learn it. SpongeBob and Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I believe that's what it says. SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying. I hit the goose stick. Again, I don't know these games logos at the top of my head. Pokemon Sapphire Pinball, Sapphire Ruby Pinball. I did, when that one first came out, I did make my mom buy it from Walmart, and I played it. It was pretty fun. Rocket Power, something. Rocket Power is a cartoon I used to watch when I was a kid. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist, I think. I'm trying to read it because they're kind of hard, but it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Zelda the Minish Cap. This one I could kind of read. Zelda the Minish Cap. Beyblade V-Force. One of these Beyblades, I forgot which one it is. It might be G Revolution. It's like a Beyblade, and you like it's like an old video game we used to play on the computer. And Super Monkey Ball Jr. I think I have memory playing this one. I remember I have memory of a Super Monkey Ball. I don't know if it was Junior, but I remember it being for the SP. Alright. And now let's go into these ones. I want to save the one that has the best ones for last, and I'm going to check real quick. Okay. So this one's last, and the Minecraft block version's first. And I did check, this one's full for some reason. Well, not really for some reason. Apparently I filled it up. But here we go. And it has 10 games. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. There's 10 slots. They're not 10 games. 10 slots. There's 4, 3. So this has 7 games. I'm probably gonna have to autofocus it myself. There we go. The Wild Thornberrys Chimp Chase. Spider-Man 2. Tiger Woods PGA Tour Golf. Need for Speed. I'm not even gonna read that. Need for Speed. SpongeBob SquarePants lights camera pants. SpongeBob SquarePants create a creature from the Krusty Krab. And greatest arcade hits Midway. Now here is where I have the best, well, not the best games, but some of my favorite video games. And you'll probably see some games in here, and you'll be like, "Why is that game in here?" And I'll tell you, it's 2 video games. They're in slots. Let's see, if the 1, 2, 3, 4, if we're going like that, this is slot 7 and 8, and 9 probably. Fire Red and Leaf Green. Those are the first 2. 1, 2, with Fire Red being 1, Leaf Green being 2. Ruby and Sapphire version. Emerald and Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. Fire Emblem just being a game that's expensive for whatever reason. Now these next 2 games, they might not be good like expensive games, but they're games close to my heart. Metabots Rikusho. How do you pronounce this name? Rikusho and Metabee version AX. So yeah, Metabots, Rikusho, and Metabee AX. Those 2 games are not that expensive. I think you can get them for like $10 if that. But I used to love playing Metabots. These specific ones, Rikusho and Metabee. I used to love playing the games when I was a kid. Oh my god, I loved because it's like it's you and then another. You have like an AI working with you, and I used to love playing as the Phoenix. I used to love playing the Phoenix, and with one of the Rikusho arms, or one of the arms is Rikusho's, the other is the Phoenix. And for my partner, I always loved getting the Pepper Cat. I still remember the names. I forgot what the Phoenix name was, but I remember Pepper Cat because it's in the anime, but or cartoon, whatever you want to call it. But Pepper Cat, because it freezes them and it'll stun them for like a second, and if you're fast enough, you could get a good hit on them and destroy a body part. And again, for 9 is going to be a game again that's not that expensive, but I like it. And then 10, it's a repeat game. B Daman and Fire Red again. I actually won it in an auction from Chris when he was doing auctions, so that's why I got 2 copies of Fire Red. And I did say in my other videos, I'm gonna end up giving my extra copies to Chris so he could like sell it or something, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm eventually gonna do, but Fire Red I'm not gonna give to Chris because I actually want to keep. If it's any Pokemon game, if I get double, I'm keeping it because I just like Pokemon and they're hella expensive. So yeah, and also my nephew. I have a nephew. He loves Fire Red. It's his favorite Pokemon version. So I can have 1 copy for me and 1 copy for him. Now, actually, I do have another Fire Red version that's lost somewhere in my house. It's the original Fire Red that I got for Christmas back when Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green first came out hella years ago. I got both of them. I got Fire Red and Leaf Green because my dad bought me Leaf Green and my mom bought me Fire Red. And my mom and dad aren't together, so it's not like they planned it or nothing. But Leaf Green, it got lost somewhere. I don't even know what happened to it. But I remember keeping up with Fire Red, and I just had it all these years. And I remember having it in like a plastic bag, and it's lost. I actually thought when I was right, so getting back into Game Boy Advance, my first 2 games were Metabots. This is what got me back into retro gaming, actually. Cause like before I had the PlayStation and everything, I only had a PS4 and the Wii. That's all I had. And then I was reminiscing. How do you say that? When you're thinking back, I was thinking about Metabots and Beyblade too. But I was watching Metabots on YouTube. And I remember these 2 games, and so I went to see how much they cost. I saw they were like 10, 11, 12 bucks depending. So I bought them. Let me focus it. So I bought them. A little story time. So I bought them, and I said that like 3 times. And then when I got them, I didn't have an SP or anything to play them on. So after I got that, I bought an SP afterwards. It was kind of expensive, but worth it. Then I started playing I was playing the Metabee version, and then I played a little bit of the Rakush version. I mean, they're the same. They just were just different Metabots to start with. They start off with in Rakush, you start off with Rakush, Metabee, you start off with Metabee. And then I remembered, I'm like, where's Fire Red? And I thought I knew where it was. I thought it was in the drawer because I saw it in that drawer before in the old house I used to live. So then I went looking for it. I actually took the whole drawer out because the drawer's in my mom's room because that's her drawer, and that's where I used to keep it because we used to share a bed because we were poor, and it was a house that didn't have too many rooms, so we shared a room, 2 separate beds, but we shared the same drawer. So I got the first drawer because that's where it used to be. And I was looking for it, didn't find it. Second drawer, and I looked through all the drawers, didn't find it at all. Then I told my mom about it because I'm like, you remember it was a game that's red, and it used to be in a plastic bag. She said, oh yeah, it's in this. I saw it in here. I went to go look for it, wasn't there. So I have a third Fire Red. So if I find the third Fire Red, I'll probably end up giving it to you, Chris, if you watch this. But yeah. So that's it for all. This actually went longer this video actually went longer than I intended to. I thought there was going to be another like 10-minute video like my last two, or they weren't even 10 minutes. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like they weren't 10 minutes. But yeah, but I guess story time reminiscing added like what 2 minutes. But even then, but yeah. Anyways, I finally actually completed all Pokemon. By the time you're watching this recording, I took a small break. I went to my local retro gaming store, and they had the last Pokemon game I did not have, which was Pokemon White. And you'll see that if you go back and watch my DS showcase, you'll talk about how me not having White. That's the only Pokemon game I don't have is White to have all the mainstream games. But now I got it. I put it where it goes. I'm not going to show it because that'll be having me getting the box, or getting the case, bringing it over here, showing it. I'm not gonna do all that. Sorry, video started long enough. But yeah, so now I have all the complete. You just saw it right here. But I have all the complete Pokemon main storyline games. Now I could just, if I want to, I could probably work on those spin-offs. Because I never played any of the mystery dungeons, and I probably should. I know a lot of people say they're good, but I don't know. They were never like my cup of teas. But I mean, who knows? I could probably be into it now. Anyways, I wasn't into Fire Emblem back then either, but I got it after playing Smash Bros. I went back into it and I liked it. So yeah, I like Fire Emblem. But anyways, I want to get the other Fire Emblem, the first Fire Emblem that was released in the United States, because I have Sacred Stones. Now I got to get the other one with Lynn, Hector, and Roy. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Let me actually open this up for the heart. I don't really do this on much of my videos, but let's not do it. Peace, love to all of them, because these are all the good games I love. I love Battle B Daman. Actually, before I leave, let me show you this. This is how much I love Battle B Daman. I went and found and bought this. My favorite beat 'em on when I was watching the show as a kid, Wing Ninja. I remember the name from Battle Beat 'em on. I specifically went to look for this. It was a bit pricey, but to me, worth it. So yeah, Battle Beat 'em on, Wing Ninja. If I ever play that, I did play a little bit of it, and you start off with Cobalt something. I forgot what his name was. But eventually, I'm gonna get Wing Ninja, and that's what I'm gonna be using for my playthrough for that one when I redo it. Yeah, here's the back of it. I always thought this guy was a girl. I mean, it might still be a girl. I never checked, but yeah. There's I think that's accuracy, balance, rapid fire, power, and control. I don't remember the system. I forget how the the system went. And I do plan to buy more Beat-em-ons. And I know there's a spin-off called like Capmons or something like that, where it's basically the same thing. I said Capmon like if it's a Pokemon, but no. Like it says like Beat-em-on, but it's like Catman or whatever. K-A-P, cause or not K, C-A-P. I don't know why I said K, cause it's like it shoots bottle caps. So yeah, and you can also fuse them together. Like there's Wing Ninja, and then there's Rikuso, or Rikuso, and then you could like fuse it to be like balance or control and rapid fire or whatever. I'm gonna buy more in the future. So yeah, here's Wing Ninja. I'm probably gonna buy the Wing Ninja that comes with that big, another Wing Ninja, but it comes with the big screen so you can like aim. But yeah, that's how much I love Beat 'em on. because I do love B Daman too. B Daman, Beyblade, and Metabots were like the shows I loved watching growing up. Then that's why I got the games. But anyways, I went off on a tangent again. But bye, love, or peace, love. But I already forgot my intro from talking about whatever. Bye.